Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to your favorite Monday show. My name is Chris, host of Fish for Thought, the guy who reviews fish tanks on the interwebs. So grab a drink, grab a snack, buckle in, get comfortable in your seat. We about to get it started. Fish tank review. OMG. Nope, we playing it back. That must be one of the most terrifying things to experience. Wow, what a unique experience. Do you see the way that the sturgeon is trying to swallow the head? That is a very big vacuum of a mouth. I don't even know how that would feel, the sensation of that. The sucking power must be so great that perhaps the air, the oxygen from the lungs are being sucked out, which is actually very dangerous. I hope she can take action against this aquarium. I hope she didn't sign some waiver signing her life away. Reimbursement for this. Let me know in the comments. Are there updates? How is her life now after this gruesome incident? Can you imagine if this was your job and this happened to you? Workplace safety. There is none. Someone never watched River Monsters. In her defense, TVs are historically pretty shoddy underwater. Right, let's not forget that it is a mermaid. They don't have, cable, the cable that we know and love. They got, high-rise monsters. I wonder what this tastes like. Apologies, carry on. You're only sorry you got caught, bro. This is why you don't put your domestic mermaids in with your larger fish. They didn't grow up learning to make tridents to defend themselves from other large predators. I love the world building, I love the lore. I should be ashamed of myself. The first thing I should have thought of was this tank is way too small for these species to coexist. What is this amateur hour fish tank review? I just noticed it ate her goggles. Hold up. Well, either she's a magician, or the sturgeon's a magician, or the sturgeon ate her goggles. How did I miss that? Did you guys catch that on the first look? Can a sturgeon get away with that, or is it in a dangerous tummy situation? I have one of those situations every night after I swallow like 10 Oreos. Somebody help me. To address this, I believe I did very briefly touch upon sturgeons in my biology degree. They actually suck up rocks on purpose because their stomachs, they just use rocks to actually digest everything for the most part. The rocks tumbling in their digestive system is going to digest all the things, make them smaller and pass through. So technically the goggle isn't a huge issue, I believe. I could be wrong though. It's plastic. There's hard plastic, there's soft plastic. Man-made things are never good for any animals to consume, even if they're edible. Like bread will give birds diabetes in a jiffy. Diabetes speed run, even faster than me gobbling down tens of hundreds of Oreos. Mixing aggressive species with peaceful ones was never going to work. Don't they have Aqua Advisor? Edit. Aqua Advisor does not list mermaid as a species. Serious oversight. Overstocked. His intrusive thoughts won. What if I just put her head in my mouth? I've thought about this so many times. Crazy thing to say. Only on Fish Tank Review. Humans are not fish. That sturgeon is just enforcing the laws of the ocean. Her fish credentials got revoked. Technically, humans are fish. We left the water and grew stupid looking fins, but we never stopped being fish. Unfortunately, that is very severely and technically wrong. We are no longer classified as fish. Scientific classifications and taxonomy dictate that no, we can't just call ourselves bacteria or the single-celled organism. It goes domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. For a few of those down, we are the same as fish, but by the class taxonomy, we will have separated. Hey guys, quick pause from the FTR to shout out the sponsor of this episode, the amazing and fantastic patrons of FFT. Patreon has played an important part over the years of the longevity of this channel. For as little as $2 a month through the power of crowdfunding, it keeps this channel healthy and striving. So thank you so much to my patrons on Patreon. Now is a better time than ever before to support. You get perks in return like joining the FFT Discord where there's 3,000 plus fish keepers all over the world nerding it out over fish and Pokemon and birds and cars and fashion, aquascaping, food, among other hobbies, reptiles. There's also giveaways almost every week, including today's giveaway sponsor. Aquatic Arts is sponsoring the giveaway of their unique Amanos. We got snow Amanos now, sun orange Amanos, and lemon yellow Amanos. Man, they starting to sound like Starburst. I love Starburst. One amazing thing about Aquatic Arts when it comes to these unique Amanos that they have is that they're one of the only facilities that are consistently able to keep these unique Amanos in stock. So join the giveaway on the Discord server. The winner will receive a 5-pack of snow, sun orange, or lemon yellow Amanos. And if you don't want to leave it up to chance, if you just want to see their amazing selection of Amanos and honestly anything else aquarium related, go check them out, aquaticarts.com. Thank you for your support and thank you for your consideration. Bugman9 sent in their first tank. It's a 10-gallon with guppies, snails, and blue rhyli shrimp. And for a first tank, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. It is marvelous. It is perfect. You literally skipped the artificial decor step of the journey, which is a huge boost. You just saved a lot of fishy lives, a lot of innocent fish lives by skipping that step entirely. Good on you. I wasn't able to skip that step personally, so jealous. You went straight to live plants. Something, you know, in your brain chemistry told you by instinct. Live plants in a fish tank just makes sense. A 4 out of 5, beginner's bonus, bumping that to a 4.3 out of 5. Keep it up. Thought I'd share. The city of Warsaw, Poland uses 8 mussels with sensors hot glued to their shells to monitor and automatically shut off the city water supply if the shellfish so chooses. So basically when water gets so bad that shellfish don't even want to keep their clammy clams open, when they close it, that sensor rings that sort of bell right there, and that just tells the city water supply to shut off, protecting the humans from consuming said bad quality water. How does it feel, guys, to be such an advanced species, but a clam is dictating when we drink water or not? That blows my mind, but also genius. Animals at work. Apparently though, this is, I was gonna say it's not animal abuse. It depends on who you ask. The good news is that these clams actually retire, so after they do their time, they get released, and most of them just live out normal lives after that, getting eaten and sucked up by sturgeon. You tell me which one's worse. Maybe it's sturgeon abuse because you are effectively stealing their food from them. Bird Skull, the hive, sent in 90 gallons of tannin-rich, dirted, they got banded leperinus in here. Super cool fish. 3D printed hive, the hive in the back, hence why it's called the hive. Guppies are adopted and being rehomed soon. I think my favorite part of this whole tank is the glowing red gem, red ruby, or is that supposed to be lava underneath the substrate? That is super crazy because it's another point of light, and that's very rare in aquascapes. Most of the time, there's only one source of light, but some aquascapes do feature a different light source, and whenever that happens, it's kind of magical looking. I don't know about the hive background. I don't know how I feel about that one. What I mean by that is I don't like it. Trying to be more direct, okay? Causes less problems than being avoiding of trying to say something that you actually feel. A 4.39 out of 5, keep it up. Tiny leaves for tiny aquarium. Are those leaf cutout stamps? Man, people are so creative. No freaking way. Tiny botanicals. And here's what it looks like in the actual tank itself with the shrimpies, with the hair grass. That is so cute. I have never thought about doing this. Learned something new today. Thank you. Honestly, the creativity is off the charts. Augie3 sent in their 5.5 Cube Garden, stocked with chili rasporas, pygmy cories, and cherry shrimp. The Cube Garden series is such a clean series of tanks. My 60p right here. Oh, a Malaysian trumpet snail. I will be taking care of that right now. Nice, got him. I like to pretty much take these guys, it's not gonna focus, is it? Take these guys out of the tank whenever I see it and put it in my planter. Sorry, they just overpopulate the tank whenever I let it go. I love the wheel-shaped lily pipe. It does a lot for the water movement. CO2 rigged, the plants are growing out. I do like the rocks used for this setup. I do like the plantings that are on the rocks themselves, the nice buse. 4.33 out of 5, keep it up. Noodle wearing his new helmet. That is kinda spooky, because you can see the entire outline of the exoskeleton of the shrimp, and I'm assuming it's a shed. You weren't kidding, that's a new helmet for sure. That is incredible. I've never seen that before. Man, Coolie Loaches getting their heads stuck in all sorts of different interesting places. What's next? My butt. One of my male aquatic isotopes perusing the tank. Man, the kind of cool pets available in this hobby never ceases to astound me. Could look freaky to you when you're not expecting it, you know what I mean? But if you are expecting it, and if you are this pet's owner, you must find them incredibly cute and curious. I honestly didn't know these things existed, and I don't know if I want to own one, but I can appreciate and I can understand how people might gravitate towards it. It looks a little too much like a centipede. When you locate the current spawn point of the tank, bro is spawn camping. But hold on, this is a crazy video because this is a bamboo shrimp filtering within just the most luscious setup of Swassertang I have ever seen in my life. And the atmospheric lighting just makes it incredible. A legendary video indeed. Wow, where have you ever seen that before? This is a treat to my eyes. Look how lush and amazingly cozy this wall of saucer tang is, and embedded within it, just hiding out a bamboo shrimp, doing the same motions as a barnacle. Convergent evolution, one of the most magical things described in science, in my opinion. 5 out of 5 video. This guy loves to jump up and say what's up. That's kind of incredible. Even the same species of animals have different behaviors. I've said this at least 4 times on FTRs, but it's one of the most fascinating things. Certain species have certain behaviors that are attributed to that species, but even then there's outliers. Like the penguin that was filmed going the opposite way of everyone else in the colony. Maybe bro had depression, but this fish as well. Apparently this fish jumps so regularly that they can actually take a still picture of it because that's how ready they are for the fish to jump. Maybe, you know, it's a reincarnation of someone you loved in the past, trying to get your attention. Like, I'm not actually a fish, I'm trapped in a fish's body. Do you believe in that stuff? Because it's honestly a little haunting. Like if I was in that situation, I'd be so frustrated. Classroom aquarium, 7-week update. Yo, wow, that is an amazing update as well. This is proof that not every fish tank in the aquarium has to be a crappy fish tank. This is living proof. Holy cow, the Limnophila flora in our right side of the corner outgrew that sword. That sword has no chance. I think there's one singular honey gourami in here. Bravo, dude. This is the kind of classroom tank you should be all aspiring to get. How does it feel to know that your classroom tank beats out some classrooms that either teach about biology or ecology, the environment, marine biology, freshwater ecosystems? That's crazy. Bond sent in their betta and 6 pygmy cory tank. Fast growing live plants sucking up nitrates. That is a beautiful betta fish. The betta is showing off, little attention seeker. They all are. 3.9 out of 5, keep it up. Forgive the Salvinia, I'm always charmed by these guys. You don't have to apologize for the Salvinia when you got a whole seahorse in your freshwater setup. All right, before people start freaking out, these aren't actually seahorses. They do look and remind us of seahorses, perhaps. They're actually called pipefish. I don't know this specific species or subspecies of pipefish, but you're gonna have to look it up. They are super cool, but they are a bit more challenging to keep. One of the reasons why, one of the main reasons, is because they only take to live food. Some fish, they love live food, but if you just feed them food that's not live, like frozen bloodworms or even flakes, they will eventually, you know, because of hunger, take to it. A lot of fish don't though, and this is one of them. Bro will die before eating something that's not fresh and alive. Let that sink in. People who eat junk food, have more standards for yourself, for your diet. Why am I talking when I eat 10 Oreos a day? What are you, stupid? Asian arowana fish for sale. We have 8 of them now available and ready to ship. Asian arowana is illegal in the United States. Yes, that's why shipping is done overnight, illegally. Betta days forever alone. It's building a bubble nest. Finally, it's done. Now to wait for the ladies. That is a very sad meme for most betta fish, for most pet bettas. Ladies never come for them. You can interpret what I just said in multiple ways and they'd all be true. This crap in my aquatic science class. Hey, this is exactly what I mean. Bring back that other post, man. Bring back that other post. Classroom aquarium 7-week update. This is exactly what I was talking about. Bro is in a aquatic science class with that. Quit your aquatic science class because it's a waste of time. Actually, it's more damaging than just being a waste of time. I'm sure they're teaching you misinformation some way or another. Look at the fish tank in this aquatic science class. This is a good one. Water lentils, duckweed, authorized for production and consumption in Europe. I knew it. I was decades ahead of the crowd. I've been smacking on them duckweed. No, I haven't. But we knew this. As fish keepers, we did know this. Duckweed is edible and it's got good nutritional value, I believe. There's some protein in there as well. And it's super fast growing. You always have free duckweed. This is good news, guys. Maybe we can drink some duckweed protein powder shakes. Fish keeper strong. Guys, welcome back to the end of the video. It's a good place to be. Thank you so much for showing up to the end of the video because it means you supported this channel wholeheartedly and hopefully enjoyed this episode as well. Win-win situation. Let's get it. But before I let you guys go, here's this week's Katwa. What is your favorite aspect of this hobby? I'm gonna give you 4 options. Yes. Is it the fish, the plants, the snails, or the shrimp? That's all you get. Which one out of the 4? Comment down below. You can only pick one and you can rank them, one being the best. All right, y'all, that's it for me for this week's video. If you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet. Tetra, we in a spot, coming in hot, ventral fin dot, acclimate that. With my shoal at, cure my fin rot from Cariciformes, Stuperatrodon, hold on. There's not another fish that you can wish for, live fam sus, I finna one, I finna gone 3 days without furt, I'm an addict, like fanatic, I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt, my Cory gang so loyal, black Tetra go skirt, we came to play, came to silence, gang.